Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am showing you how I got this super blue monochromatic look using the new James Charles palette. Where is it? Right here. Using the new James Charles palette. So let's get started. To the tutorial, I want to quickly show you the palette and how it looks, although you probably have seen it by now, but it's okay. It comes in this beautiful packaging with this adorable look that I hopefully will be able to recreate. The actual palette is this matte black with these shiny letters, and it's giant, by the way. If you can't tell, this thing is huge. I mean, most Morphe palettes are giant, but this is by far probably the biggest one, unless the 350A one is the same size. I don't know, but either way, this is by far the biggest palette I own. Yeah, it's gonna wanna drop it or anything. The inside is this stunning, colorful array of colors. It has a see-through little cover to protect the colors that have the names on them, which I think is so nice and helpful, especially for people like me who do tutorials and reviews. Like, you can like easily look at what the heck the colors are called without like flipping towards the back of it or Googling it. So I actually really like that and appreciate that. I've heard people say that and I was like, but whatever. Some do, and I do like that when they do that. So today I felt like I am going to try something that I haven't tried before, and I'm going to try to create this monochromatic look with the blues and greens and purples. So definitely on the cooler tone. I've never done a blue eye look, so I figured why not try it with something like this, the Artistry palette. I mean, I feel like it speaks for itself. So my challenge for today is to recreate James' look, but with all blue monochromatic key tones. So let's get into it. Quickly, I want to mention, yes, I have put up my Christmas decor. I figured it is the season. Finally, I absolutely love Christmas, and I feel like the perfect time is right before the Thanksgiving holidays, and it just puts everyone in a cheerful mood. So yes, I am all decked out for Christmas already. All right, to start off, I am going to use my favorite concealer by Joah Cosmetics, and it is the Dark Circle Concealer. I always prep my eyes with concealer, and I just go all over and blend it out with the Beauty Blender. So for reference, I have the packaging right in front of me so I can see where to go with the colors. Okay, I think firstly, to not jump into anything too dramatic, I'm gonna go into the color Punch Me, and I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. fluffy blending brush and go right into my crease. And this will just pretty much help transition. I'm also going to bring this color way out because this look, like I said, I'm going to try to go for James Charles look, and he really brings out that eyeshadow. So, okay, so next I'm going to grab a dual fiber brush by Sonia Kashuk. This is the 109 brush. I'm going to go into the color Playground. It's this pretty like aqua blue shade, and I'm going to pick up just a tiny bit and pretty much start working right below the color Punch Me. I'm going to be dipping back in and slowly building up. That's why I decided to use the Sonia Kashuk brush, because a dual fiber brush really allows you to build it up without having like intense pigment right away. I am dragging the color all the way out past my brows and focusing it out there. I'm also bringing the color all the way across, lowering into like my nose to kind of create like a, I guess, nose contour. I'm not going to worry too much around my nose and tear duct because I will be putting on obviously foundation and the rest of the makeup, so clearly that part's going to be covered up, so I'm not going to worry too much about making it super detailed and intricate. Okay, grabbing the same original brush, I'm going to go into the color Mary. I'm going to soften up the edges of that blue color because I don't want like just blue. I do want some like color variation in the transition area. I'm honestly kind of winging this look, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. So I'm going to stick with the same color, and I'm going to go to Brother. It's like a more navy color. It's not as teal as Playground. And I'm going to go a lot lower, touching pretty much my lashes and start intensifying the edges. I'm also going to transition this color to the center of my lid and let it kind of sit there because I will deepen it up as I go. The key to having really good intense looks is to continually go back between each color and rebuild them up, quite frankly. That way you continually have a transition between the darker and the lighter shades. Using the same brush, I'm going to go into the color Cola and start by the really edge and also kind of layered on top. These are all quite really similar colors, but not really, which makes them very unique, and that's what makes the perfect blend on your lids. Now I'm going to switch to a very small, dense, defined brush, and I'm going to go into the color Escape and really start emphasizing the edges. So I'm really gonna go right across the lash line and bring it up into my brow to create that lift that James has. I think the beauty of recreating a look is that you will never make it look 100% the same. I mean, maybe if you're like crazy talented, but I think the nice thing is that you're able to recreate it in your own style, fit it to your own specific facial features. So I clearly don't have the same eye structure or brow structure as James does, but I am making it fit towards my looks. All right, for the next part, I'm gonna go back into the concealer and do myself a little cut crease around just the edges of my eyes so I can add that pop of color. All right, so it doesn't look like James had too much of a cut crease, like not too much of a lighter shade. So I think I'm gonna stop right there and I'm gonna do one eye at a time so it doesn't get out of hand. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, great. All right, so it seemed like he first had white on. So let's go into flashback, this like straight up white. I think I'm gonna go with the color Hello. That's gonna be my main color. And I'm gonna start right in the center of the cut crease that I just made. Let me try again. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I guess I barely picked any up. Now it's working. Okay. Oh, and I'm using like a super tiny brush because I want to be able to get right in the areas where I want the more shimmery part to go. All right, so grabbing the color Playground, I am going to start dusting. I'm going to start dusting it at the edge of the color Hello to help like soften it up and like welcome it back to the family, basically. Using that same super tiny brush, I'm going to go into the color Cape Cod. It's like this greeny, foresty, shimmery color. And I'm gonna go over the edge of Hello. I feel like that's gonna help me transition a lot more smoothly. To brighten up this edge, I am gonna go into the color Ring Light. Interesting name choice. And I am gonna go right over the edge and pretty much help with that transition. All right, so I'm gonna stop right there with this eye and move on and do the other eye. All right, so now that I have my skin makeup done, I'm gonna grab the color Playground and I'm gonna dust some underneath my eyelid. All right, so grabbing that same flat stipply brush, I'm gonna go back into the color Escape and I'm gonna go over the edge of the eye, connecting this sharp upwards wing with my bottom lashes so it kind of all blends in together. Going back in the same brush that I used Playground, I'm gonna dust the edges of the color Escape to blend it out so it's not like a harsh line, but it just fades into the center of my bottom lid. All right, so grabbing a fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna go back to the color Flashback, the white color, and I'm gonna dust them right at the edge of my brow, like pretty much on top of my brow to blend out the edges, and also right below my brow because I do have a tiny bit of skin still showing. So I want that to also blend out really nicely. And I'm gonna go back into the color Ring Light and go over the edges of my bottom tear duct. I'm not gonna go too far in, I just want a little bit to kind of help pop out the center. So going in with that blending brush that I used the white color in, I'm gonna go into the color Punch Me and ever so slightly start bringing it down from the blue around my tear duct down my nose. So I'm gonna bring that color down and pretty much contour my nose with it. So at this point, the eyeshadow part is finished. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, put on lashes and contour and blush and all the other fun stuff, and then show you the finished result. All right, so this is the finished look. As you can see, it is super smoky blue. I thought I was gonna use like greens and purples, but I ended up using only one purple shade, but it's okay, I don't mind. So clearly it's not exactly the same theme as James's as James, but I feel like I did a pretty good job going with the whole monochromatic theme and a similar style. So I definitely enjoyed creating this look. I thought it was super fun. I felt like I was back in my public school days and painting. So I thought it was really interesting to see how all these colors blend and work. I will be testing out the palette a lot more, and I will probably be making a more thorough review video coming up in the future. I will try more looks to see how all the different shadows look, because obviously there's so many here and I feel like you just can't make up your mind with using it only once. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to see future videos like these, and like this video if you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye! But overall... Good? Get your... Oh, really? Let me see. I'm still... You know? Are you sure you know? God, let me see that. Let me see that.
It's not you. It's
hard to do. Ugh. Ah, my hand. Okay.
Tomorrow, by the way, it's recording.
I know. I see the...
No, the other eye.
Wi-Fi on my iPhone today. Yes, pretty.